de matikan ka do chete wa history palatit wa po ila dit.
Afo de toile, thank you very much. Le tour ole ayeni alok le moron. I just requesting that I speak in English, a medium that even the children, the teenagers can actually understand. In 1964, that was the first time, about 60 years ago, exact, that as World Scouting of Music Talent was done, and they appeared in our village in northern Uganda. They picked a Nanga player. Mzee Watmon, who did they pick? They picked a gentleman called Chamchoni Tor Lugwa. That he was a teacher. He was a teacher. That happened 60 years ago exact at a music expo in Montreal. That was the first time for the world to hear what is born of the Acholi people. And guess what happened next? In 2024, exactly May, the legend Mzee Watmon arrives with the same instrument played 60 years ago to lift the spirit of the Acholi people. This is the I met Mzee 20 years ago when our home was ravaged by war. There was no one left at home, we were all in the camps. He too fled to Kampala and he was living in the slum in which he lives in today as I speak. Mzee resorted to the preservation of our cultural heritage, folklore, dance, drama, songs, at his own cost and price. He played for as less as $30, $20, for free, for nothing. $20, $20. He played before George Bush, President George Bush, the president of America. He played before the heads of state of the Commonwealth, the Nanga of Acholi, Pula, and Arakaraka. But Mzee continues to live in this very camp. Guess who he was playing with? Children, Acholi children, Langi children, Teso children, Mugisu, and other tribes who didn't have places to seek refuge to. They sought refuge at the home of Mzee Watmon. For that reason, Mzee Watmon remained poor to this day, with no home of his own, and continues to rent in this very slum where he lives. He put these kids to school. Some graduated with degrees from Makerere, including put his own children and grandchildren to school. But what he taught them the most was the tradition, the beautiful tradition, the folklores, the dances of the great Acholi people. This man, this old man, this elder, has never been rewarded until today. So I woke up one morning and told my wife that, hey, listen, Mzee was in intensive care unit in 2020 for a month. The doctors told him he was left with 5 minutes to die. And I told my wife it would haunt me terribly if I didn't do something because others are not ready to do something yet. Maybe it's so difficult for people to do something. I thought otherwise. We traveled far, up to here. I don't believe in impossibilities. I believe in trying and failing. Most time I try and succeed. And this is a clear case, the trial and success. I processed the passport of Mzee Watmon and his son. I processed their visa, secured the visas for 10 years, and bought them air ticket. And welcomed them to Toronto in 4 huge escalades, demonstrating the opposite world that did not see him. Mzee was in tears. I met Mzee crying in my living room. I rushed to the bedroom and called for his son, Dida. Oh, Dida, Mzee, take a go. Bill. Mzee, take a go, mother. Dida came, and Mzee said, those were tears of joy. And right from his birth, he never imagined anything good like a recognition. Like you folks gathered here today to celebrate, look at Mzee and shedding tears. We love you, Mzee. We love you so much. He did not believe that at 74 years of age, something other than the grave would come towards him with such joy and flamboyance and spiritedness, like what each of you have done tonight. You have done things that have never happened before. This has never happened before in the history of Uganda. And guess what? Nadine McCarthy decided that Mzee would close a big stage at the Abari Africa Festival in 2024. It was grand, in front of 3,000 people. It was grand, it was amazing. And Mzee performed, and people dashed to Mzee, hey, listen, I want to buy your air ticket for next year. I want to buy your air ticket for next year. I want to buy your air tickets for next year. People out there want to buy air tickets for Mzee for next year to come back to Toronto. What started as a simple gesture of appreciation has turned into a big gratitude for every one of us. Please clap for yourselves, folks.